everybody. So this is going to be a little bit different. I don't normally do vlogs because vlogs aren't really my thing. I'd rather be cooking or showing you all a new restaurant. But this has been kind of on my mind for a while, ever since Anthony Bourdain's passing. You never know what someone is going through. On the outside, some people may seem extremely happy, and it's covering up something deep and dark inside them. I know I've been there a few times in my life, and it's hard to reach out for help. I know a lot of us have been putting up Suicide Hotline, which is a great tool, great resource that if you really are feeling that way, you should definitely give it a shot. But what I wanted to address is not for those who are suffering to go and get help, but for those who know someone who is suffering, to help them. When you're in as dark as a place as that, reaching out for help doesn't seem like an option. Even though it might be staring you in the face and the world around you is screaming that it's there, you lose so much of yourself that you don't see why you should even do it. And that's where the people around need to come into play. If you see someone struggling, don't just turn your back on them. Don't think, oh, they've probably got this or it's not a big deal. It could be a lot bigger deal than you even realize. And just simply asking someone how they're doing or showing some interest is enough for some people to pull them off that edge to where they can start to get help on their own. It's a very difficult subject. It's very hard to understand. It's impossible to know why anyone does what they do. And that's where being there for each other comes into play. The whole model behind my business is to help others and to be there for people. You know, I want to travel the world. I want to show different cultures, different food styles, different things to the world, and show that there's still a lot of good out there. I know these days when you see what's going on in the news and the media, when you get on social media, things look really bleak, and sometimes you sit there and you think like the world just keeps getting worse. And what I kind of hope is that the world's not really becoming worse. We're the society we live in with the age of social media, everything is just more easily exposed. And I think what's happening is we're just being exposed to what's really happening out there. We're seeing what's outside our small little comfort zone. And I think what it should do is help us realize that more than ever, we need to be there for each other. We need to use our platforms to lift people up instead of constantly beating each other down. Instead of looking at what so-and-so politician is doing and how evil it is and how it's different than me and they're wrong and that's bad, maybe we should try to start working on finding that middle ground. Because again, with as open and easily visible as everything is now, we need to start showing each other there's more than just bad out there. There's a lot of good. And that's one thing I want to do with my channel. I want to show the good that's out there, the good that's in people. And again, we really need to be there for each other. So again, if you know someone who's struggling, or if you suspect that they're struggling, talk to them. Be there for them. Be a friend. Don't just turn your back or think there's nothing I can do or it's bigger than me. It's really not. Some of these problems, they seem huge to us. My own problems right now, I'm going through so much it's not even funny. They seem so huge to me, but to other people it doesn't seem like that much. And sometimes that perspective helps. You know, going up to someone and telling them, you know, hey, your problems aren't really that big, that is definitely not what I'm saying you should do. But offering that perspective, being there for someone in a more positive way, showing them that their problems aren't bigger than them, that they're bigger than their problems. Sometimes you just need a little help to get through them. And when you get through them, you look back and you realize that the problems weren't that big. You just need a little strength. You got through it, and now you're going to be a better person. So for anyone out there who thinks that things are just rough, they're too bad, there's nothing you can do, I'm going to say to you what I've said to myself, that it's only going to make you stronger. You're going to get through it. Things are going to get better for you. And in that, you're a testament to someone else who is going through a big problem in their life. It shows them that other people can get through problems and get better, so can they. And by having other people around you, by being there for other people when they're struggling, it shows them that someone cares. It shows them that they can get through it. It gives them an outlet. It gives them something to hold on to. And I really hope that I can be that outlet for people. I really hope by doing what I do that I can reach people and show them the good in the world. And I hope someday I get to a point where I can physically and financially help people. You know, there's so many different ways to be there for people, and that's what I want to do. I want to be there. So I guess to sum it up is pay attention to what's going on around you. People are struggling. They might put on a happy face. They might look like they're going, you know, just the world is wonderful and things are going great for them. But inside they might be struggling, and they might need you there for them. You may not even know what's going on. You may not even be able to directly help them. But by being there for them and just being a friend, not judging them, not being so confrontational with the world around you, and seeing the good for what it is in people, that alone can be all it takes to help someone, and you don't even realize you're helping them. And it also helps yourself. Happiness spreads like wildfire. It's not hard. You smile to one person, they smile to another and another and another, and it spreads. We just need to let go of some of these petty things. We need to let go of so much of this hatred we have out there now. We need to let go of some of our differences and realize there's so much common ground that we're just not walking on yet that we should be. So be good to each other, love each other, pay attention to each other, and join me on this adventure of food. Hope to be producing a lot more for you guys soon. I'm going to leave some of the resources that I've seen in the comments below, or in the description below. Suicide hotline, some of the websites, some of the ways that anyone out there, if you're seeking help, some of the help you can find. And for people that are struggling, and this is advice so much more easily given than taken. But if you're struggling, ask for help. I guarantee you there are people that care. I've been down some pretty dark alleys where I feel like I'm alone, and I was wrong. There's always someone out there who cares. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Put pride aside. Life is worth living. There's so much out there, and you got to pull through. And again, for anyone who knows someone who's struggling or thinks someone's struggling, be there for them. It's what it's going to take to get through these days. It's what it's going to take for things to get better. Is be there for each other. I guess that's all I have to say. Thank you guys. Look forward to working and doing this stuff and putting more content out for you. I really hope to be getting in some restaurants soon. I'm in the middle of a big move, moving out of the Atlanta area to the Dayton, Ohio area. I'm going to be closer to my daughters. There's a lot going on. I've got a tech business I'm trying to start up, so I'm going to be busy, but I don't want to let go of this. So while I'm being busy, I'm going to be eating, I'm going to be traveling, I'm going to be showing you guys the best I can in all the areas that I can find. So keep your suggestions coming. Be good to each other. Love you all. Thank you.